Hey Frag fam, Corbin here again from Northwest Scent. So today I'm outside filming a video. It's a gorgeous day here in Oregon and I just decided to come outside. Anyway, I need somebody to film a video with me. I need somebody that knows something about fragrances. Hey, you look like you know a thing about fragrances.
Yeah, I kind of know a few things here and there. What are you doing?
Well, we're going to be filming a video comparing fragrance houses, see if we can guess them or not. So are you interested?
Let's do it, yeah, sure.
All right guys, let's roll that intro.
What's up guys? Well, my name is Justin Copeland. I'm really happy to be here.
I'm Corbin from Northwest Scent. Hey guys.
Thanks for having me, Corbin.
Yeah, thanks.
And today we got a fun little game. Today we're going to be testing each other. We have each chosen a handful of fragrance houses, and our job is to blind sniff, select fragrances from each house and try to guess what the house is based on the quality, the DNA, whatever we get from the fragrance. So we're really testing our knowledge here.
And just to make it a little bit harder, we have 5 fragrances each. However, we have a pool of 6 houses to choose from. So that way, once we get towards the end, it's not easier to guess which house it is. 5 each, 10 total for the entire video. It should be fun. So,
cool.
You ready to get into it?
Let's do it.
Okay. We're using note cards cut up for our tester strips. I won't use X-ray vision or anything like that.
So I'm going to show them the fragrance.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. Pressure's on. Wow.
I feel it too.
Wow. This is bright.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of getting like a geranium or minty, icy feeling almost. Okay. Kind of herbal. It isn't super heavy on the tester strip. You know, it's not like just completely popping out, but it smells really nice. Okay, so we got Roja, Tom Ford, Bottega Veneta, Creed, Guerlain, Amouage. You know, this is striking me very light, like I said, bright, kind of, and it is striking me as, I would say, a niche fragrance, just the quality. A fresher house would be probably, at least from ones that I've tried, Roja has some fresh, Bottega Veneta, Creed, this is kind of giving me that kind of ambergris style DNA, I feel like. Okay. I'm guessing Creed.
You're correct.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And what's the fragrance?
So this is Creed Vetiver Geranium.
Wow. I actually haven't tried any from that line. At least I'm pretty sure. I know they just had some new releases in there.
Yeah, I haven't tried the new ones.
But that's an older one, right?
Yeah, this is one of the original ones.
That smells really nice.
Yeah, I've had this bottle for over 4 years now. And I feel like it really has kind of matured over time.
Yeah.
And it's gotten richer in a way.
Definitely.
But yeah, you hit it on the head with the geranium, obviously. Apple, a little bit of cinnamon, obviously vetiver. It's kind of complex, but it comes off, again, very bright, kind of rosy, but fresh and a little minty and sweet. Some people say it smells a little grandma-ish. Because it maybe has a little bit of a powdery nature, but I don't really get that vibe. I
don't get that vibe either. And to me, the vetiver is really wearable here. It's not a dirty vetiver.
No, not at all.
No, this is like good
earthiness at all.
Good entry-level vetiver, I would say, right?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, cool. Well, your turn now. So
alrighty.
I will show them the first fragrance. Okay, it's ready.
Alrighty.
Here you go.
Yeah, wow. This is nice. Okay, it's sweet. It has kind of almost leathery aspect. Something kind of smells familiar, but
distant at the same time.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's conjuring the color of red for me. It's just like
It's kind of funny you say that. I kind of get the same
yeah, I mean,
thing.
Almost like berry, like sweetness in a way. This is tough.
And you don't remember smelling that before, or that exact fragrance? You said it was similar to something.
I mean, it brings up some kind of memory, but I can't even recollect what.
There's those scent memories.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out this quality here. Man, in fact, my Beach Hut man is trying to fight it.
Yeah, that
keeps like coming back. I'm wearing Beach Hut man. And
that stuff's potent, guys. I could smell it right when he walked up. That stuff's great.
You know, this doesn't come off as a Roja.
Okay.
Nor Creed. It almost leans Parfums de Marly territory in a way, and maybe even Tom Ford, but I don't know what Tom Ford this would be.
Well, the interesting thing with Tom Ford is he has so much variety in his house too. You can get all those fresh offerings in the like the blue bottles.
Exactly.
But then he has those really rich like stuff with a ton of depth.
Wow, man. It's like, it's potent.
Yeah, it's pretty strong stuff.
I'm leaning between, gosh.
Go with your instinct.
Damn. Yeah, that's the hard
Always rely on your instinct.
That's the hard part. Is it Tom Ford?
Is that your final guess? Just lock it in.
Yes.
Okay. So that is actually Parfums de Marly.
That was my instinct.
It is Hobdon. From the Middle Eastern collection.
Gosh, my instinct was Parfums de Marly. But what threw me off was the sound of the atomizer.
Oh, you were listening.
Yeah, and I was like, this. It sounded a little too shallow for Parfums de Marly.
That's true. Tom Fords don't have very. They're not pressurized. It's kind of a little puff.
Yeah. So that's what I was like. No, maybe it's Tom Ford based on that. That was my final decision. But my first instinct was Parfums de Marly.
Should have gone with your gut.
Dang. I haven't smelled this in a very long time. It smells different from what I remember.
Gotcha. Yeah, this one I kind of compare it to Wajon, but not as gourmand because it has the apple, it has caramel. There's also saffron in here, woody notes,
that saffron
and rose.
Is what I was getting a lot of.
To me, this is like falling and bottled. You're just like walking in the woods. It's really nice. I love it.
It's great.
It's actually my favorite Parfums de Marly.
I see why. I mean, the saffron is really what struck me here.
Yeah.
That leathery kind of aspect.
Right.
That's great.
Really so you like it?
Yeah, I dig it.
Awesome. All right, well, I guess it's my turn again.
Yes.
So I'm gonna look away.
All right. Okay, here's the bottle. All right.
Okay.
There you go.
And now I gotta remember which houses that we've already been through. So I know the first one was Creed. Oh, another freshie. Although I'm getting a spiciness to it as well. Kind of there has to be saffron in here or something along those lines. We were just talking about a saffron fragrance. I'm getting the same kind of like fresh, it's like a fresher vibe of saffron.
Okay.
And leather.
Okay.
I don't know. This one smells familiar, you know? Kind of like you were just saying with the last one.
Sure.
This is striking me, okay, it was really fresh when it first went on and now it's kind of darkening up a little bit, at least to me. I'm getting a spiciness, kind of a leathery touch. This does not strike me as a Guerlain at all.
Okay.
It's not a Creed. Bottega Veneta could, no. I had to think about it for a second, no.
It's all right.
I feel like this is an Amouage, a Tom Ford, or a Roja.
Okay.
Damn. This just smells really good too. I like it a lot.
That's good to know.
I think I'm gonna go with Tom Ford. I feel like, I don't know why. There's something with like the quality here. It's got the sophistication to it. I could be wrong, but that's I'm locking in Tom Ford.
Sophisticated. Okay.
I'm wrong.
Your first deduction was the answer. It's Guerlain.
No way.
It's blowing me the Alex Stream.
That is?
Yes.
That smells amazing.
Yeah. So you're getting plum, which is that fruitiness.
Yeah.
Definitely leather in there. Tobacco for sure. Pink pepper, maybe some heliotrope. Obviously the almond is in there. So
it's kind of funny. I was looking for that creamy almond from the.
It's not really there at the first spray.
It's not, and that's kind of what I was looking for. And that's why
it's in the top notes, but you don't really get it quite as prominent. It's kind of overshadowed, I think, by the plum especially.
So that kind of reminded me of like a saffron heavy Tom Ford ombre leather almost. I don't know why. I don't know why. That's where my mind went. I got that leather, that spiciness, and that fruitiness, like I was saying, which you get in Tom Ford's ombre.
There's a fruity, leathery aspect to it for sure. So I totally see that.
That smells good. So that's definitely worth the money because that's on the affordable end.
If you can find it, it's a little hard to find here and there, but if you find it, you can usually do it for under $70, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And I think it's worth it.
That's worth it.
Yeah.
Just not knowing what that was, that smells great.
Yeah.
Okay. So your turn again.
Alrighty.
Oh, I need to show them. Okay, here you go.
Alrighty. Oh. Oh man. Wow, that is astringent.
Yep.
Citrus. Sharp. Very sharp, but kind of juicy. Man, it's a little bitter. That is really nice.
I feel like I've seen you in videos say astringent when you're talking about sometimes like that kind of old, like that old school kind of smell and stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
It's like a sharp bitterness.
Yeah.
That I mean, it hits you. It's kind of a visceral thing.
Gotcha.
Man, what is this? There's a earthiness in there, maybe. It is mostly fresh, maybe a little herbaceous, but definitely citrus. And let's see here. It's really good.
You like it?
Yeah.
That's great.
This is not Roja. This feels too punchy to be Roja. My gut is telling me that it could be a Tom Ford. It's so fresh. I know I haven't smelled it.
So brand new to you?
Yeah, this is new to me for sure. Okay, I'm just gonna say Tom Ford.
You're going for it. You're locking it in.
Yeah.
Okay. That is not a Tom Ford. That is Penhaligon's Baeolia.
Oh wow!
I think I told you about this one.
Yeah, you mentioned it. I would have never guessed Penhaligon's.
Yeah, this is so this one's actually discontinued. I recently learned that. But you can find this at Perfumania, which I know they have brick and mortar locations as well as online. I don't know if it's online, but if you check physical locations, they might have this. It's like $40 for 100 ml, you know, full presentation for a niche fragrance. You know, that's pretty solid.
Wow.
And it's discontinued, so.
What's in here?
There is lemongrass, also lavender, oak moss, citruses. I think there's cardamom or tonka bean. So this is kind of an aromatic fougere, but it's got lemongrass, giving it kind of, to me, lemongrass smells like lemon and clean vetiver.
Yes, totally.
It's grassy, but citrusy.
I totally get that. That's really, really nice. I'm trying to think. No, I have not smelled that. There's a few I've smelled from the house, but definitely not that one. Yeah,
I know you have the Halfeti.
Yeah, I have Halfeti. I have Sartorial. And
he's got all the heavy hitters, the ones everybody talks about.
I think I've tried Blenheim's Bouquet, which is not really my cup of tea.
This is harder than it looks.
Yes, that's for sure. There's the bottle. All right.
We're rocking and rolling?
Yep.
All right. Time for redemption.
I need it too.
Wow. I don't really know what to make of this at all. It's kind of lighter again, although the last one struck me as lighter and then it turned out to be really dark. You know, darkened up as it.
Yeah, that's what paper can do.
Yeah.
It really brings out the fresher qualities of the scent.
Totally. I've noticed sometimes like freshies just fall flat too. I tried a La Musque and La Peau by Pierre Goulamy, and that fragrance sucked on paper, and I put it on my skin and it smelled amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, it just fell completely flat. But anyway, what do I have to choose from here? Roja, Tom Ford, Bottega Veneta, Amouage. This doesn't strike me as like ultra heavy and deep like most Amouages. I mean, there's a few freshies from the house, or fresher fragrances, but I'm not getting that kind of vibe.
Okay.
This is sophisticated and bright. Kind of got like a clean smell to it, not like soapy. I don't know how to describe it. Clean.
Clean, yeah.
It's not like powdery soap, but
yeah, totally get that.
Yeah, and it's staying pretty light too. It's not darkening up or anything. So, okay, I feel like this is either Roja or Tom Ford again. I'm gonna go with Tom Ford.
Okay, final answer.
I think that's my final answer. We're gonna go with Tom Ford.
Okay.
Or you know what? Can I change it? Can I change it?
As long as you mean it.
No, I mean I'm gonna change it to Roja.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer. Yeah, no second guessing here, and I should have gone with my gut. I was gonna.
You're correct.
Oh really?
This is 1819 Burlington.
Oh my gosh, I've heard so much about that fragrance.
It's phenomenal. I really love it.
This is amazing.
Yeah, it's complex. It comes off as pretty clean. But there's as he always does, there's a lot going on. I think the primary citrus is grapefruit.
I can see that.
And there might be some juniper berry in there as well. But there's like amber and warmer, sweeter notes as it dries, earthy notes, and he throws everything in there. He just whatever he can find, just puts it all.
That's his note breakdowns. Yeah, it's just like a melting pot of.
Yeah, but it comes off with a very clear identity. I think it smells really good.
That's one of the freshest fragrances I've ever smelled from Roja. I think Elysium is still like fresher, but that's really fresh.
That one's pretty.
He's got a lot of fragrances with depth. That definitely has depth, but it's just on that lighter side.
Yeah, totally.
And you said it had juniper berries. Those to me kind of sometimes do kind of give you like a piney, astringent, kind of cleaner smell. Maybe that's what I was thinking of when I got that like clean smell I was talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know. That smelled really good though. So we're gonna go to the next one here.
Let's see if I can get one.
I believe in you, Justin. Let's get that in focus. Okay, there we go. All right, you're locked in. Damn, that smells good.
All right.
Some people probably don't like that one. I really like it a lot.
Okay, it's rich but airy. This is giving me Roja vibes, for sure.
He's got his answer.
This is giving me Roja vibes. It almost smells like one of his exclusives, maybe. I'm gonna say it's Roja.
Okay, so you used up Parfums de Marly and Penhaligon's, and you're locked in on Roja. That's what you want to go with.
That's, yeah.
Okay. All right, so that is actually not Roja. That is Tom Ford. That is Oud Wood Intense, which smells nothing like Oud Wood, by the way.
No!
Literally, I don't know why they called this Oud Wood Intense. It really should have been its own fragrance. It's not like Tobacco Oud Intense, where it's just like an animalic, smoother version of Tobacco Oud. You can tell Tobacco Oud Intense is a flanker. You can't tell this is a flanker.
No, this...
But it still smells amazing. I absolutely love it.
It smells nothing like Oud Wood.
It doesn't.
At all. It smells like a Roja to me. It has, at least on paper, it has this dense core, but this kind of airy membrane to it. Or it almost kind of like it eludes your nose when you go to smell it. Just the way that it has a smoothness, but...
What I remember in this one is obviously Oud Wood. Maybe rosewood. There's castoreum in here. I know that.
I know I was getting some animalic for sure.
And it's like a nice animalic though. It's not like fecal.
No, it's good.
It's not fecal.
It reminded me of a Roja scent, one of his Herod exclusives.
Oh.
And it smells quite similar to this.
I haven't been able to try that.
And honestly, I thought that's what it could have been, but...
I haven't been able to try any of those.
I think I just jumped too early. Man. Yeah, that's good. That's not what I would have ever expected Oud Wood Intense to smell like.
I blind bought that, expecting like, just a more intense version of Oud Wood. Oud Wood, I don't really get good performance. So I was like kind of hyped for something that was gonna be like, smell like it, but beast mode. And I was surprised, but I guess I ended up, I like it. It's just not what I expected.
Exactly.
It's like he was saying, rich, airy. It's kind of creamy to me. Kind of animalic, like a clean animalic.
Yeah.
It's not fecal at all.
No.
Even though it's got oud and it's got that animalic note, it's not dirty.
It's very elegant.
All right, my turn.
Let's see here. Bottle. Okay. Let me know if you need more of it.
Ooh. I don't know what that was.
That was you. That's
I'm an owl.
Right.
I feel like I've smelled this before. I don't know.
Okay.
It kind of smells familiar. I mean, that happens with fragrance, you get overlap. But this is very floral to me.
Okay.
Kind of powdery, creamy, sweet. And this has some depth to it. This is not fresh like the last one. It's like a heavy floral. That's sweet. Yeah, this is floral. Very classy. This is something, this is not like I wouldn't call this mass appealing, but it's not off-putting either, This smells like something Tom Ford would put out. That's it's got that uniqueness to it that you kind of get from Tom Ford fragrances. Bottega Veneta Amouage, could be Amouage too. But I think I'm gonna go with my gut instinct. I think it's a Tom Ford.
Okay. You're correct. This is Shanghai Lily.
Oh.
Yes.
Is this one discontinued?
It is.
Okay, gotcha.
So based on some white florals, Lily being one of them, but you do have spices and resins in there as well.
Oh, it's funny. I wasn't getting much spiciness, but I could see the resinous side of that. It's got that kind of sweet, powdery, creamy depth to it.
Yeah. It's creamy, a little powdery.
It's like, where did I put that? I need to smell it again.
Thick, kind of indolic in a way, but also, lots of depth to it. It's not just like a old-fashioned white floral scent. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, this is good. I like this. And I like some florals. I really like iris. I like rose sometimes. I do like lighter white floral fragrances, like Neroli Portofino or 4711, or those are nice. I'm not usually like into powdery floral fragrances, but I do like this actually quite a bit.
Yeah, cool.
Which is surprising since it is so floral heavy. That smelled awesome.
Yeah,
so sweet. You're up.
You guys, if I don't get this, I'm shutting down my channel. Interesting. Man, this is different. Not a Dior. and certainly not a Creed.
I think he's doing pretty good.
So I'm gonna say this is Roja Parfums.
Locked in?
Yeah.
Okay, he's locked. You are right.
What is this?
Redeemed. That is Sweetie Oud.
Sweetie, okay, man.
Have you smelled this one?
I have. I forgot I have a travel atomizer, but I haven't spent much time with it.
Oh man, I thought you hadn't tried this one at all. That's why I chose it.
Yeah, I have a little, discovery one, but I have a lot of them that they sit in a drawer, and
yeah.
I don't really wear those. I need to pull them out more.
Gotcha.
That one, yeah, I mean, I've only actually tried that on my skin.
Never it's, you know what's funny? It's so different on paper too.
It is a little different, but now that you mention it, I'm like, oh yeah, it is that, but it does smell different. It smells a little bit more like rosy in a way on paper than it does like bready in a way. I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, on my skin I really get the oud. On the paper I don't really get the oud. Like on the paper it's very sweet.
Yeah.
Kind of rosy, we're saying patisserie, Yeah. Kind of got this edible vibe to it. It is a gourmand. But on your skin, it doesn't really strike you in the dry down as a gourmand. It's got more of that oud, and not like a fecal oud. It's a Roja oud, really elegant smelling, but it's dark and woody, and still with those kind of sweet, slightly edible nuances. So to me, it's a really interesting fragrance.
It's really great.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I need to spend more time with it because I have liked it. I need to actually wear it.
Yeah.
Because I've only ever tested it here, and you can't really. That's just not really the way to do it.
No, totally. Like you say, you gotta just walk around, get that sillage and stuff. You can't be jamming your nose in there.
Exactly.
Which you have to do for videos sometimes, but not always.
Yeah. Ironically enough, it doesn't give you the full feeling of the scent.
Right.
As you wear it,
I agree.
Okay.
So it's my turn on. This is my last one too, right?
Yeah. This will be the
shoot.
final.
I got 50-50 here. Better not blow it.
All right. Here's the bottle. All right, you're good.
Okay. I think my choices are Amouage or Bottega Veneta. Dang, this is nice. It's fresh, but not fresh.
That's a great way to put it, yeah.
It's like a light, bright, citrusy fragrance, but I don't know. I feel like this is something you could wear in the warmer weather. I'd feel comfortable wearing this right now in this, it's like 75 here today.
It's a beautiful day.
It is.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, like I said, fresh but not fresh. There's like a woodiness to it. I'm kind of getting that geranium vibe again, or something going on. Maybe it's mint. It's kind of giving me that icy feeling. It's pretty sweet too. Not candy sweet. It's not like ultra malt sweet, but it's definitely one of the sweeter ones I've tried today.
Okay.
Bottega Veneta and Amouage. Amouage is usually a lot heavier than this, but there are a few of those fresher offerings.
I know they really do seem to pride themselves on rich scents,
for
sure.
Fit for royalty, I
agree with you.
A lot of depth. I think Reflection Man's the freshest one I've tried from the house, and that's not even super fresh. It's kind of a dense, creamy, floral.
Great scent.
Options are Amouage and Bottega Veneta. I'm not as familiar with Bottega Veneta, so it could totally be that, and I just don't know because I'm not as familiar with the DNA of the house. But I don't know why. I'm just gonna go with an Amouage. I don't think I have a rhyme or reason to why. Other than it's a lucky guess or a bad guess. We'll see here soon.
Okay, so that's the final answer.
Yeah, I don't have a reason. I'm just going with it. Oh, it is.
It's Beach Hut. I'm literally wearing it right now.
That's what he's wearing today. Oh my gosh.
So you're right. It's a perfect scent to wear on a day like this.
That's so funny. Yeah, he walked up and I asked him what he was wearing.
So it didn't really smell the same.
I think the sillage is a little different.
Yeah,
I was getting more, like I said, so I told him when he walked up, what he's wearing, it smells fresh. And when he told me what it was, and I have tried that fragrance before, not familiar with it, don't own it, and it smelled different on the tester strip that I tried than what you were wearing.
Yeah, you did pick out some elements. It's definitely minty.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the main elements at the opening for sure.
Is there pineapple in there?
No.
What's like that sweet fruitiness?
I don't think there's any fruits.
That's so weird. I got like a fruity, like tropical fruit vibe. Damn, this smells so good.
Let me see.
Wow.
Let me see what they say.
Yeah, I need to get a bottle of that. It's beast mode too, because like I said, I could smell it as soon as you walked up.
It is so powerful. I mean, you get orange blossom, but that might have a bit of an orangey tinge, but not necessarily fruity.
Usually more kind
lots of mint, ivy, oak moss. Lots of green notes, galbanum.
It is very
green. Vetiver, but you do have a little bit of myrrh and woods as it dries. So it's got a kind of a richness to it, a little resinous.
Yeah, it's fresh, but it's got that depth to it too. It's kind of rich. Yeah. Green, like once you point out all those green notes, it makes sense. It is kind of green too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that smells amazing. So
I recommend it.
Yeah, I got to get a bottle. Yeah. All right, you're on your last fragrance.
Final one. Let's see if I can get it.
All right. What did that atomizer sound like to you?
Whoa. Okay.
I think he's got a good shot at this one based on the atomizer sound.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty thick atomizer. But I know I have not smelled this.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't see this one in your collection. So maybe if you've tried it before.
Maybe I've tried it, but it would have been years ago.
And you forget when you've tried stuff sometimes. You know, you don't always remember.
Yeah, when you're out, you just try everything you see. And unless something really sticks out to you, you may not remember. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is a Creed.
Is it light?
It's kind of light, but it's unusual. Like, I'm pretty sure it's Creed, but I couldn't even tell you what it is, because it's like, I can't even really describe it. It's kind of fresh, but almost a little bitter, but also sweet.
It's really it's a strange one. There's nothing else in my collection that smells like this fragrance.
Okay.
It's kind of its own thing.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I'm gonna say it's Creed.
You are correct.
Which one?
That is Royal Mayfair.
Oh, I've literally never smelled it.
This is Royal Mayfair.
I've been overlooking it. I was gonna say it smells kind of medicinal. It has eucalyptus, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's where you're getting that kind of medicinal icy feeling from. I'm assuming you're getting kind of that cooling icy smell.
Totally.
It's also got rose. It's got pine tree. There is gin. I want to say there's a gin note in here.
Okay.
Or juniper berries, one of the two. And I can't remember. It's one of the two.
That's really good. That is way better than I would have expected, because I've heard it can be polarizing.
I heard the same, and I blind bought it. Ended up totally loving it. And everybody talks about how polarizing this is. To me, I love it.
It's really classy.
It is. It's classy, but it's not a barbershop fragrance.
No,
it's I don't know how to describe it. You were describing it really good though. Yeah, it's like fresh, but it kind of got some depth to it. And
man, this is really nice.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna have to look into this one.
And this one's got a cool label. It's like the only Creed. It's got this like felt.
Yeah,
it's got this like felt label. It's fuzzy.
It's awesome. Yeah, it really helps the experience.
I love it. See, that's one of my favorites. Kind of situational for me. I don't get to wear it a ton, but.
Good. Yeah, I mean, do you feel like, does it wear kind of heavy, or is it?
It's a little, I think it's a little more dense on your skin.
Yeah.
It's still a pretty light fragrance though. Just like any Creed, you know, Royal Oud is like heavy for the house, but Royal Oud has some lighter qualities to it too. It's not like thick, pungent.
Totally.
You know, so that one's pretty nice. I like it a lot. Definitely worth checking out if you like those like more sophisticated, gentlemanly fragrances, but not a barbershop fragrance, you know?
Totally agree. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that one out myself on the skin and see, because I think that might be my favorite one I smelled today.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so.
Yeah, no, that one was it was surprising for me when I tried it. All right, well, there you guys go. That was Justin and I guessing fragrance houses. I believe I got 4 correct, and you got how many?
I got 2. Yeah.
Not bad.
I'm starting. You know, I'm closing my channel tonight.
He's a lot more knowledgeable about fragrances than me. Just to let you know, I got lucky today. So.
Oh man, you did great.
No problem. But I hope you guys enjoyed this collab. Be sure to check out Justin's channel. You will see it linked down below. I'm sure you guys are already subscribed if you're subscribed to my channel. But if not, check it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, I would really appreciate dropping a like just to show your support, and that way more people can see my videos on YouTube. Additionally, if you want to write a comment, maybe just let me know your thoughts, as well as some new video ideas or topics, that would be great too. And since you're down there doing all that stuff, if you have not already, if you could hit the subscribe button and then the bell notification, that would be amazing. That way you stay up to date on new videos whenever they get released going forward. But with all that out of the way, that's all we really have for you guys today. So I hope you have a good one. Stay healthy, stay wealthy, and smell great.